Hey Cancer, welcome to your reading for February 2021. My name is Shay. And remember, if it don't apply, let that thing fly. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Cancer, you have a very interesting reading because there's honestly a lot going on. The first thing I kind of want to lead with is if you are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you might be tired of them. You really might. They might be getting on your nerves. I'm not going to lie to you. There's some type of disharmony there. There's some type of threat of like suffering and breaking up as well. Something about them is a little too restricting for you. They may not be very understanding. They may have things, they want things a certain way. They may be in this mood that just really brings you down negatively. I'm not going to say stop dealing with them, because as much as I want to say that, like, you know, if you love them, you love them. But if it's, consider how much more time you're willing to continue to deal with that, and if it's something that going forward you are willing to deal with. Does that make any sense? And I mean, this could be someone you're married to or in a long relationship with. Like, you really do love this person and care about this person. I just think that it's almost like they have this unexpected, I can't even describe them. Like, they have this energy of them where they're very like all over the place. Like the slightest thing frustrates them, or maybe they're argumentative, or maybe they change their mind a lot, or anything of that nature. There's some type of negativity going on there, and that may be frustrating you in February 2021. Do I think it's a big deal? Not necessarily. I do just think it's something that may be playing in the background a lot. But that may be only for some of you. Some of you could be going to a party. Some of you could be, celebrating someone's marriage or something of that nature. Something awesome, because, Valentine's Day. But otherwise, it's a pretty smooth month. There is this need for you to kind of focus in. You may be in between places or in between situations. Like trying to balance out your financial situations and really figure things out. But it almost feels like you refuse to give up one thing to have another. Or you know that if you do one thing, you have to give up another. Something of that nature. And you may be over criticizing. Maybe you feel like you are being over criticized by the way you spend money or the way that you do things. There is some need to understand. So whether that's from this person or to this person, from this person or with this person, be understanding. Try to have conversations. Try not to make it your way or the highway, and vice versa. Don't allow anyone to put that kind of energy on you. There should be some type of discussion going on and clearing up this negative energy, clearing up this blackness that's going on. I don't think that this will last all month. I don't think this is going to be a problem all month, especially with the 10 of water. There's this coming together, joining forces, things of that nature, being with other little fish friends and water friends, okay? Finding people who understand you. Maybe you're working on a collective project. Maybe you and your family are working on something together, something of that nature. It's very, very positive, has good energy to it. And I also think some of you may be researching and learning something. Some of you may be in school or making some type of big change in your life in regards to like your education and things that you are doing for your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify your love and relationships. What does Cancer need to know about their love and relationships in February 2021? One card. Thank you. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so kind of a lot came out. All right, so who chat? Okay, so we have why shaking my head. So we have shaking your head in disbelief, frustrated, annoyed, focus on the solution rather than the problem. What were we talking about earlier? Okay, so we have who's walking who. We talked about that control and that restriction. Control, power issues, resistant and unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled or overwhelmed. Okay, now that doesn't necessarily have to apply to everyone's romantic life. Some of you may not be dealing with this situation, but you may be with somebody who's trying to place restrictions on you or has a restricting character, because it doesn't necessarily have to be personal to you. It could be that this person lives in a certain way and you may want to flow like your Cancer self does. So they may not allow you to flow or want you to flow. And that could be causing frustration. And then we also have mall crawl, on the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised or happy find. I feel like some of you, when this card came out, that some of you may meet someone enjoyable at the mall. I know like that's restricted right now, but I feel like, even if you're going to like an outlet mall or you're going to like a little corner store or something, you might meet somebody there. Island time, in your own time, take your time. active, have a relaxed attitude, be more lighthearted. And I feel like that might be what's necessary. You taking things a little more lightly, them taking things a little more lightly, you know, just taking your time. And then we also have groom. Husband, partner, interested in a commitment or advancement, love of a lifetime, wedding or event. So there we go with that wedding again. Some of you may be dressing up, going somewhere, celebrating something. And that doesn't have to be physically. It could be it could be via Zoom, child, whatever works for you. So there's some positivity there. And I also did want to mention too, Cancer, some of you may be having issues with, you know, your physical body. So whether that's your nervous system or your like a reproductive system, some of you may be experiencing some sort of issues with your health. So please go get those checked out. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be physical either. It could be mental as well. Some type of professional. Some of you may be checking that out in February because something's going on there. It's popping up subtly throughout your reading, and I just thought I should mention it. Okay. Any clarifying cards for Cancer's career and finances and their abundance in February 2021? What does Cancer need to know about their career and finances? Thank you. What does Cancer need to know about their career and finances? Okay, thank you. What's affecting your abundance flow right now? That's what we're going to really cover. So for some of you, it may be that you need some successful funding. You may need a scholarship or a loan. I just heard for somebody, you may need to start applying for that. Get some type of crowdfunding going if you're trying to fund a dream or you feel like something's kind of out of your reach. You can definitely do that and do some donating, some tithing, some charitable work, giving to other people, because that helps our abundance flow as well. Sometimes when we're me focused, we're keeping our abundance like kind of under wraps. So you give to others to receive, and that's not the reason why you should be giving, okay? But it should be a part of what you do. You know, when you have things, you have more to give. Dreams of abundance. Pay attention to your dreams. Write down any dreams that you have, because sometimes the answers to your questions are there. And then we also have let go of guilt. Now, obviously that speaks for itself. If some of you are harboring any guilt for something that you didn't do, you should let that go, because that does affect your abundance flow. I feel that very strongly to tell you, Cancer. The way you feel about a situation, like I said, whatever this is, can really affect what you can bring in and what you can manifest into your reality. So be very, very careful about harboring guilt or feeling bad or being made to feel bad. And that's not to say that you shouldn't put yourself in a position to be, empathetic. But like, how many times somebody gonna beat you over the head with something? You know what I mean? Like, when do you come to a solution? Okay, like the card said, focus on the solution rather than the problem. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get you some advice for the month and see what we have. Any advice for Cancer in February 2021? Any advice for Cancer in February 2021? What does Cancer need to know in February 2021? What messages do you have for the zodiac sign Cancer in February 2021? Any advice for Cancer in February 2021? Okay, so we have hold your vision, fix the moon, and work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Have sexy time, let go of a grudge you're holding. See, we're talking about letting go, right? Move away from jealousy, stop being obsessive. Could it be that you're paranoid? Make an investment. Okay, so we went right back onto that let go of a grudge you're holding. Again, let go of guilt, let go of a grudge. Let go of those kind of energies and have the conversations that you need to have. Work through it, figure it out, whether it's with this person or internally. And then we also have hold your vision. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. That means say yes to a lot of things. Staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. So avoid kind of stagnation. For some reason pops out for me. And I feel like I just pictured two people at like a standstill, like both head on, just kind of looking at each other, and everyone's trying to be right. But sometimes you may have to be the person who, no, you don't necessarily have to give up your position, but you can kind of say, okay, here's where I'm willing to compromise. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated with you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.